How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking a look at the Radiolink T8S. It is a 8-channel remote control, game controller style remote control, and it feels really nice in the hands. The plastic is nice and hard, so it gives it the nice hobby grade feel, and the gimbals also are hobby grade gimbals and not those cheap toy grade style gimbals. And it also comes with this aluminum gimbal sticks as well, so it feels really nice in the hands. We got the power push button on and off switch. We got some LED light indicators and some trim buttons up on the top. We also have a micro USB port to charge up the built-in battery. We got a rotary dial and 3 programmable buttons on the shoulder as well. It also comes with a receiver, and it is the R8EF receiver. It is a S-Bus PPM PWM receiver. I got it hooked up to my DHK Maximus, so all I got hooked up is the steering control and the throttle control, so just using 2 channels, and also to power up the built-in fan here. We're gonna go and test it out on the desert floor, so let's go and check this thing out. Alright guys, so here we are at the desert flats area to test it out. So I got the throttle hooked up to my elevator, so if I push it forward, it'll go forward. If I pull it back, it'll reverse. And the steering control is hooked up to my yaw, so it kind of feels like I'm flying on the ground. So let's go and check it out. So very easy to control, just like you're flying on a flat plane. So it's got really good controls, very accurate. There's no latency. It's immediate. It's really fun to be driving a car with this type of remote control. Feels like you're flying. Yeah, I highly recommend you try this, especially on a windy day like today. There's a little bit of wind kicking in here, so it's not really enjoyable to be flying a quad, although the day is really nice. Oh yeah, really good controls, guys. Okay, so let's test out the range. So before we test out the distance, let's take a closer look at the radio and the receiver. It uses the FHDS protocol transmission, and it's got a built-in rechargeable 900 milliamp 3.7 volt battery, which is said to be good for about 5 hours of playtime. It also has a low voltage alarm that is set to 3.7 volts. Now the gimbal sticks are made of aluminum, but it is a single piece, so you aren't able to adjust the height and lock it so it does not spin. But the shaft, however, is 3 millimeter in diameter, so if you have some extra adjustable 3 millimeter gimbal sticks, it will fit. It can be wirelessly connected to an Android app to modify the settings, or to a computer app. Real-time telemetry is available, but needs a different receiver like the R8EF, which costs $16.99. Unlimited models can be stored in its memory, and it comes with the R8EF receiver for a total package price of $54.99. Now compare this combo to the FlySky FSI6 radio and the FSIA6 receiver combo, coming in at just under $50, and the $54.99 price seems a little high. However, the Radiolink combo is compact in size, and the receiver can be set to receive PPM and S-Bus connections. So by default, it comes set to PWM, indicated by the red LED light, but it is easy to switch over to PPM and S-Bus, indicated by a blue and purple blinking LED light, by double clicking on the bind button. Holding the bind button for about a second will send the receiver into the binding mode. Okay, so here we go with the range test. The wind is starting to pick up a little bit more, so I'm right over here, and I did take a screenshot of my location on Google Maps. So we're going to measure the distance from here to where it fail-safes. So heading towards that one structure with the trees. Let me get into the flatter, smoother surface here. There we go. And head towards the tree area there. Okay, so far so good. Let's see. It's supposed to get about 2,000 meters in the air. Well, that's about 1.3 miles. Okay, still going. Still got good connection here, so it's got pretty good distance. Better than the stock, pistol grip remote. Oh, there we go, guys. That is the maximum distance, and now it's just going all kinds of different ways that I didn't input. So that is the maximum distance of the Radiolink T8S on the ground. So let's check out what the distance is. Okay, let's take a walk. I can see it. Okay, there it is. Okay, that is not that bad. My location is way over there, so pretty good for on the ground. So let's go ahead and take a screenshot of this new location. All right. Okay, so we're going to check the distance one more time with a GPS quadcopter. And I just took off from this table here. So the same spot we started off with a distance test. So let's go on over.
20 seconds.
Towards where the truck is. So it traveled this far. Towards those patches of grass, and I think I see it. Yep, the arrow is pointing right at it, right there. All right, so here it is. So we're going to land right here. We don't really have to land, but I'm going to land it. Okay, RX lost. My GPS fail-safe return to home kicked in. Okay, so we're just going to hover right above where the truck is, and we are looking at 263 meters. So we'll compare that with the Google map plotting. So let's head on back. So there you go, guys. On the land, it will give you a maximum distance of 263 meters. Alright guys, so that'll do it for this video of the Radiolink's T8S remote control and the Radiolink's R8EF receiver combination. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you again next time.